rise and shine mga kago-negosyo dahil isa na namang exciting episode ang hatid namin sa inyo. Punong negosyo advices and ideas.
You have to have a system that will work for you.
Today we're here to encourage everybody to take control of their own destiny.
Anybody, enrich somebody else's lives. Kahit naiisa lang yun, ang balik sa'yo ay napakalaki.
Meron palang 3 proseso na nangyayari when coming up with an idea. Jam-pack na naman ang show natin ngayon. Kaya ako sa inyo, stay put dahil siguradong marami tayong matututunan. I'm Gladys Reyes Somiru and welcome to another exciting episode of your #1 negosyo partner on TV. Go Negosyo, kaya mo!
Dati, nasa media din ako. I used to be a writer. When I was working here in Manila, naisip ko na hindi ko ma-achieve yung financial freedom na gusto ko if I stay at my job. So, nag-business ako. Actually, hindi ito yung unang business ko. Ilang beses din ako nag-fail. We must admit, ang jewelry, it's not a very new concept. Ang dami-daming nagbebenta ng jewelry. So, how do we compete sa competition? Ang ginawa namin, nag-create kami ng iba-ibang klaseng stages of revenues. Kung magko-concentrate kami sa production, we need somebody who will market it for us. So we put up this what we call the reseller program. Para siyang direct selling din, pero jewelry. Taga Bicol ako, and as we all know, Bicol is a land of pili and abaka. Ako lang yung parang pioneer sa jewelry making sa Bicol. So ano yung parang effects nito? Walang trainings na pinoprovide ng TTI for jewelry. Walang marketing support para sa jewelry. Walang yung technology para sa jewelry. So I had to do all this by myself. Yung workers sa Naga, gusto nila per day yung sahod sa kanila. Sa jewelry, per piece kami para hindi kami lugi. I had to educate the people that they have to earn money by piece. Kasi ang maganda doon, mas marami kang nagagawa, mas masipag ka, mas malaki yung income mo. Yung kasing iniisip ng Pilipino, that if we're going to export, big time kaagad yon, like container by container ng mga vans, which is not true. Dapat gamitin natin yung technology natin. So what I did was put up classified ad katulad sa olix.com, sulit.com.ph, alibaba.com, libre yon. Kahit sino pwedeng gawin yon. Naglagay ako ng we are selling jewelry, necklaces, ganito, ganito. So from there, nagkaroon siya ng traffic kasi ang hirap magkaroon ng traffic pag bago ang website mo. So I began getting orders abroad and ang nakukuha ko, hindi yung mga big time na mga department stores. They are also like me na small time na nagsasell sa bazaar na hindi nila kaya mag-order sa China. Kasi yung China, they want like isang ganito, 1,000 pieces, isang color. They could not afford that. But ako, isang dosen na isang color, papatulan ko na yon. So sabi ko, sige, I can serve your order kasi maliit lang kami. So kahit ang order nila worth 20,000, 10,000, kahit nga 5,000 pesos, tapos isi-ship namin sa Amerika, pinapatulan namin. Kasi from a small order, it could grow to a bigger order. We have a different niche. Kaya yung mga ibang exporters na big time kaagad, we serve a different market. You really have to have yung guts na alam mo sa una magiging mahirap. And then after that, kailangan yung persistence mo kasi sa una palagi ka mag-fail. Twice ako nag-fail. Una kasi pizza, tapos handicraft. Kahit anong galing mo gumawa ng jewelry or anong sarap ng burger mo, if you don't put a system, wala ring mangyayari dyan. You have to have a system that will work for you and will make you grow even bigger than what you are right now.
Pagbabalik ng Go Negosyo, kaya mo!
Today we're here to encourage everybody to take control of their own destiny.
Anybody, enrich somebody else's lives. Kahit naiisa lang yun, ang balik sa'yo ay napakalaki.
Finally, eto na ang pinakahihintay natin. Alamin natin ang nangyari sa recent Go Negosyo, Sigaw ng Kabataan Youth Entrepreneurship Summit last September 11, 2009 sa SMX Convention Center.
Ito po ay pinlano ng PCE Go Negosyo para naman mabigyan natin ng atensyon ng ating kabataan, ma-inspire sila, and at the same time, ma-empower. Yung sinasabi nating empowerment is also telling them how to start a business, or at the least, kung hindi mag-umpisa ng business, how to be, tagline, smart and be enterprising.
Be smart, be enterprising.
Entrepreneurship ang siyang daan para magkaroon ng mga negosyo ang ating mga kababayan. Ang maliliit na negosyo sa ating bansa ay ang pangkalahatan, 70% ng mga trabaho galing sa small and medium enterprises. At 90% ng mga kumpanya, mga negosyo sa ating bansa is small and medium enterprises. At halos 1/3 ng ating output, yung GDP, galing sa small and medium enterprises. So kung gusto natin tugunan ng problema ng kahirapan, kung gusto natin tugunan ng problema ng kawalan ng hanap buhay at trabaho, kinakailangan talagang bigyan natin ng kahalagahan at suportahan ang pagnenegosyo o entrepreneurship.
Hindi naman pwedeng bigyan ng gobyerno ng trabaho ang bawat Pilipino. Kailangan ang pribadong sektor pa rin, partikular ang mga negosyante, para magbigay ng makahulugan at makabuluhang trabaho, pangmatagalan para sa ating mga kababayan. Para di na kailangan umalis pa ng Pilipino mula sa Pilipinas, akitin natin ang kapital ng mga negosyante dito. Ako'y naniniwala sa isang simpleng kasabihan. Ang kabataan hindi lamang pag-asa ng bayan. Ang kabataan dapat maasahan na ng bayan.
We're very happy na ang ganda ng turnout, ang daming umattend, and we were really estimating baka umabot ng mga 10,000 to 15,000 yung ating mga kabataan na ngayon. Inspired kami. Kala namin kami mag-inspire, pero na-inspire kami to continue with these kinds of activities.
We're trying to build a change in mindset among the youth to be more enterprising, and we're trying to bring about a change in what is the right attitude that it takes to become a successful entrepreneur. If they cannot become an entrepreneur, at least what it takes to be enterprising. So we've been doing this for 4 years. This is the first youth entrep event that we've done in 4 years. So I'm pretty pleased to see the amount of success, especially of those schools who sent their students here, because you can't get this in school. I mean, the experience, the advice, the mentorship that all of the entrepreneurs were giving are definitely quite precious. So we hope that we planted the seed in most of these young kids out there, and now it's up to them.
Simula pa lang yan ang kasiyahan, bukas po ang part 2 ng Sigaw ng Kabataan Youth Entrepreneurship Summit.
Enrich somebody else's lives. Kahit naiisa lang yun, ang balik sa'yo ay napakalaki.
Meron palang 3 proseso na nangyayari when coming up with an idea.